Hello, this is Dinah Lane from Harwich Channel 18, and I am here today with Chief Norman Clarke, retired, of the Fire Department, and also the Fire Association.
Yes.
Am I right about that?
You are right on with that.
Okay,
yes.
Great. And we are here at the old Bank Street Firehouse, and there's going to be a wonderful renovation here. In fact, it is underway as we speak.
Yep.
So I'm here to talk to Norm about how this came about and who the partners are, because I understand there are partners and lots of people who are contributing.
Yes.
And so we'd like to hear about all of that.
Sure.
Can you first tell me, how did this idea come about to renovate this beautiful old place, which I understand is your original home as fire, as a fire official?
It is. Back in 1977, this is where I started my career here in Harwich. When we moved out of here, it was unknown what was going to happen with this building. In actuality, I believe through town meeting several years ago, many years ago, the idea was to take this building down and sell the property. And I think there was some rethinking of that process, and in the interim, the harbor master needed a place to do some work, and so he was in here, and it really has pretty much stayed dormant, especially since Harbor Master Rendon has his new facility at the harbor. Bruce Young, who is the president of the association, had a vision many years ago when he saw this abandoned. His lineage, his dad, his grandfather, his uncles, many of his family worked here right from the beginning.
I see.
And he had a vision to do something with this. And that's where it really grew from. It was from Bruce Young's vision. And we had to do a lot of soul searching and thinking about, do we have the ability to take on such a large project? And it is a huge project.
I'm sure it must have seemed very daunting.
So what happened was that at the same time, the Colebrook restoration project with HCT, Harwich Conservation Trust, was happening on this property.
Right.
So what was going to happen with this portion of the 60+ acres? We were able to get together with Mike Clarke on this and throw out a vision, throw out an idea. And it certainly is unique to have a partnership with a fire association and a conservation group, very unique. It was the perfect marriage. The lights came on with both organizations, and we said, let's do this. So that's where we started this vision, because I didn't believe without them we could do this. We needed the property, we needed their guidance, we needed to do something with this building. Not to just have it here and do nothing with it.
Right.
Because the fact of the matter is, it takes a lot of money to restore anything old, then we have to maintain it, because the Harwich Fire Association owns the building in conjunction with the property with Harwich Conservation Trust.
Yes. So it's great to have partners.
It is.
And can you tell me a little bit more specifically about the vision for this building? What is it you are envisioning?
There's a centerpiece of why we're doing this, is that we purchased many years ago the first motorized fire truck the town of Harwich had. It's a 1927 Maxim pumper, 1927. We raised a lot of money. We have over $60,000 invested in restoring that truck, and it's beautiful. The problem is, we don't have a place to showcase it. So for many years, it's been in a bay down behind the fire and police facility. Out of sight. No one can appreciate it except the few people that want to go over and open that door and look at this beautiful old fire truck. Maybe once a year it'll come out for a parade. So the centerpiece for this project is going to be right up front with glass doors, that 1927 Maxim fire truck.
So people will be able to see it as they drive
by. For all
to
see and appreciate.
Fabulous.
And with that, this whole first floor we hope will be not a museum, but we'll have museum pieces of the history of the Harwich Fire Department and the fire departments on Cape Cod, and event space.
Oh, that's
so great. There's the partnership with Harwich Conservation Trust. On the first floor of this restoration, we'll have places for educational seminars, events. If you wanted to, for instance, have a child's birthday party, you wanted to do a wedding reception, we're going to have this whole first floor open for that.
Excellent.
To be able to enjoy this. And we are using the photos in renderings from the original building. And that's what's going to happen here. We're going to duplicate as best we can everything that was once, including the front doors will be glass, manual push open doors.
And those were the original?
They were original, manual doors, yes.
Wow.
So
okay.
that's about where we're at the moment. Second floor. We're hoping to also partner with the community on a great need for housing.
Oh yes.
So we are proposing 2 to 3 apartments upstairs for either workforce housing. It's so difficult today when you have new folks come to the community, whether it be public safety, teachers, DPW, or workers in our local businesses, a place to get started, to live.
And they can't find a place.
And they can't find a place.
So often.
We're hoping to provide that. Now I have to emphasize the fact that we are going through all the proper channels on this whole project. And the upstairs with the living is going to need some look at the zoning.
I see.
There are some zoning restrictions.
Okay.
And we're going to have to do our best to go through that whole process to make sure that we can get the proper approvals to do that. When we mentioned to the Board of Selectmen what we were doing here, there was a question right up front: is there going to be any housing availability? And that really helped us take that vision to the upstairs to say, let's get some housing in here. So as long as we can show just cause and get around legally the zoning issues, that's what we're going to do upstairs.
Okay,
it'll
so
be
that's
housing.
an aspiration.
We're hoping to do that.
Okay.
To all of us, that's a win-win.
Sure
Understanding that we have to live within the zoning.
Be amazing?
So
do all those things.
That's our vision.
That's wonderful.
It's kind of a big one, but we're known for being up against challenges and getting those things done.
I wanted to take this moment to just make sure that everyone understands the distinction between the Fire Association and the Fire Department.
Absolutely.
Could you just say a few words about the difference between those two entities?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Very quickly, we're all firefighters, active members and retired. We are all members of the Harwich Fire Department, currently or retired from, as myself. The group has an association that is like a benevolent association that raises money to help with education, to help with families in need, charities. That is a separate entity from the actual Town of Harwich Fire Department.
Yes.
It's the members of the department that has a fire association. So to make it very clear, the fire department or the Town of Harwich or the taxpayers aren't doing this project.
Right.
The firefighters are,
yes.
with Harwich Conservation Trust.
Right. It's a totally separate organization and project.
It is.
Yes, excellent.
It is.
Well, it looks like a wonderful thing, and we look forward to checking back in with you as the
We're
work
excited.
proceeds.
We're excited, and I think folks for a long time were saying, well, nothing's happening, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Well, it's happening.
It sure is.
It's happening.
It's really happening.
And we've got the members of the fire department and the association. We've got a lot of sweat equity into this already.
Yeah.
We've cleaned it up. The inside has been totally gutted, all on, like I said, sweat equity. So we're committed to this project.
Yes, you have a lot of investment in it.
We have a lot of investment, and we admire the work that Mike Clarke has done with the Conservation Trust, his drive, his commitment to the community, and we're following right in his footsteps.
He's doing a wonderful job, and the organization has really done so much for Harwich.
And what a partnership. What a partnership.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming and talking to me about this, and we look forward to checking back with you.
Thank you. We look forward to it.
Okay, great. Thanks. This is Dinah Lane for Channel 18.